Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I would love to have you subscribe, like, comment, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my very first Mask Monday. Oh yeah. I don't know why I have never done a Mask Monday before on my channel, but here we are. It's my very first one. And this is also going to be my very first collab with Sharmaine from Sharmaine'S Staycation. Now, I met Sharmaine a couple of months ago through this platform, and I am so happy that I did. She is so wonderful. She is literally sunshine personified. She is happy. She is bubbly. She is giggly. She is excited. She's just everything I wish I could be every day of my life. I don't think Sharmaine has ever had a bad day ever in her life. And I will have her channel linked in my description box. And your guys' job, your only job today, is to go to her channel, subscribe, and watch her videos. And she does a lot of really fun things on her channel. She does a lot of different unboxings. She does a ton of giveaways, which I think is really cool. And then she also talks about books and just all kinds of different things. And I love books too. And so I really want to sit down with her at some point and pick her brain about books, just totally geek out over books with her. She also does Feel Good Fridays on her channel, and a couple of weeks ago she featured myself and two other creators in her Feel Good Friday, and I was so blown away and so touched by that I instantly, as soon as the video was over, I instantly went on Instagram, I messaged her, and I said, I cannot believe that you did that for me. I appreciate your kind words and your support so very much. And now we have to collab with each other. And she agreed, and I was so happy about that. And she said, why don't we do a Mask Monday together? And since I'd never done one before, I was like, yes, Sharmaine, I would love to do that. Now, this is also going to be a giveaway, and I'm going to give away 5 sheet masks, and I will go over all the rules and ins and outs of the giveaway at the end of the video, tell you what you need to do in order to enter into this giveaway. So let's talk about the mask that I am going to be using on my face today for my very first Mask Monday. This is the Freeman Feeling Beautiful sheet mask, pore cleansing strawberry and mint sheet mask. I think I said that already. Instantly clarifies pores, refreshes for clear complexion, normal to combo skin. We'll see. I really hope that this works very well. I have not used a sheet mask in probably a month, and my face is needing some hydration and some pore cleansing, so I really hope that this works. I got this at the grocery store for like $2. And I also went on to Google and I chose 20 random questions for us to answer while we sit here with our masks on our face. I thought that might entertain you just a little bit. So I'm gonna go off camera, put the sheet mask on my face, and I'll come back looking kind of strange, and then I'll answer the 20 questions that I chose off of Google. So hang tight. All right, I have my mask on and I feel like I look like Jason from Friday the 13th, but that's okay. I love putting these sheet masks on and scaring the crap out of my husband. It's so funny. Like, I won't tell him when I go in the bathroom that I'm putting on my sheet mask, and I'll come out and like he's sitting on the couch watching TV and I'm like, hi babe, and he looks at me, he's like, no. Okay, I have the 20 questions right here. I'm going to answer these while I sit here and let this mask do its magic. Hopefully when I take it off I look like I'm 19 again. Probably not. Okay, the first question is, what TV shows are you into? And right now my husband and I are really into a show called Better Call Saul. It's a spin-off of or from Breaking Bad, which I never really got into Breaking Bad. My husband liked it, watched the whole thing. My son did. I'm pretty sure my daughter did too, but I don't know. For some reason, I just couldn't really jive with that show, which I know a lot of people like that show. Sorry, this is kind of dripping and pulling off my face. Anyway, but yeah, I love it. And the series, pardon me, is getting ready to end. It's got like 2 more episodes and then it's over forever. And I'm so bummed because I have thoroughly enjoyed watching that show. We also love to watch the show Alone. That's like a survival show that's on Amazon Prime, but it's also on the History Channel app, which is how we watch it with our Fire Stick. And then we also watch So You Think You Can Dance, which is one of my absolute favorite shows. I love that. America's Got Talent, and then also American Idol. That's what we're into watching right now. Number 2, what is the best concert you've ever been to? And that would be Depeche Mode. I saw them when I was a sophomore in college. That was in 1994. So almost 30 years ago. Can't believe that. And then 7 or 8 years ago, I saw Bruno Mars with my daughter. That was so awesome. It was my daughter, her best friend, and her best friend's parents. And we just had a blast. And he was amazing in concert. He was almost better live than he is on the radio, which that's pretty impressive. Number 3, what quirks do you have? And I like to sleep with socks on. And it drives my husband nuts. I haven't really been sleeping with socks on lately because it's too damn hot outside. But sometimes even when it's hot outside, I will sleep with socks on my feet. I don't know, my feet just get cold and I feel almost naked if I don't have socks on when I'm asleep. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I also crack my knuckles, which used to drive my mom nuts. Like I pop the knuckles in my hands and my feet. And then also when I'm sitting in a chair sometimes, like kind of like if I'm having dinner or just, I don't know, just sitting in a chair, my leg will bounce. And my husband is like putting his hand on my knee, pushing my leg down. He's like, stop it. Question number 4 is, who is your celebrity crush? And that would be Aquaman, Jason Momoa. I think he is pretty cute. I thought he was pretty cute for a while now. And then Joe Manganiello, I think he's very cute. He's married to Sofia Vergara that plays on Modern Family, which is another one of my favorite shows. But I think he's pretty cute. And then Jack Black. I love Jack Black. I think he's hilarious and I think he's cute and I love him. I love his personality. So Jason, Joe, and Jack are my celebrity crushes. Number 5, what is an inside joke you have with a family member or friend? Now, when I was growing up, I lived next door to a woman that I called Aunt Marty. She was like a really good friend of my mom's, and she wasn't really my aunt, but that's just what we called her. And myself and the neighbor kids like played at her house a lot. Like she kind of babysit us, and she had like nieces and nephews that were around my age. And anytime we started getting wild and loud and crazy, she'd say, okay, kids, quiet down. You're making Aunt Marty nervous. And so when I had my kids, anytime they'd start getting loud and crazy and wild and hyper, I would say, okay, kids, settle down. You're making Aunt Marty nervous. And both my kids were like, who is Aunt Marty? And so I explained, who she was, that she was my next door neighbor and whatever. So when my son, I think, was like, I don't know, maybe a junior or senior in high school, one day we're in the kitchen together. And he says, Mom, are we the only people that refer to the Aunt Marty joke? And I'm like, yeah, why? And he said, because for the last 4 or 5 years, every time my friends get too hyper and crazy, I'll tell them to settle down because you're making Aunt Marty nervous. And he goes, finally, one of my friends looked at me the other day and said, who the hell's Aunt Marty? He's like, I thought everybody said that saying. I said, no, Braden, just us. Number 6, what is your dream car? And I've always wanted to have a Porsche or Porsche. I know some people say Porsche, some people say Porsche. The Carrera model or make. The make's a Porsche and the model's a Carrera, right? I don't know. Anyway, I want a navy blue one, like the one that has like the sparklies in it. Oh, I just think that car is absolutely gorgeous, and I really hope that one day I'm able to get myself one of those. Number 7, what job would you be terrible at? And I would be the worst dentist ever, which is hilarious because I worked in the dental field for like 16 years. But I cannot stand like loose teeth, blood in the mouth. Like when my kids were little and their teeth would get loose, I'm like, get out of here. Go in the bathroom, go into your bedroom, go find someone else that'll help you pull your tooth. Like I could not stand that at all. So yeah, I would be the worst dentist. I'd be like right in the middle of pulling somebody's tooth and be like, I'm out of here. You're gonna have to figure this out by yourself. Number 8, what skill would you like to master? I would love to become an artist, like learn how to draw. I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler, but I really wish that I could draw like portraits or really anything. But I follow a lot of people on Instagram that are artists, and some of those people are so, well, all of them really, are so talented. Like they make it look so easy. They'll just draw like a full portrait of somebody's face. And I'm like, I'm sure they're probably editing things out, but I don't care. They're just so talented. And I really wish that I possessed that skill. But like I said, I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler. I can barely do a stick figure. Number 9 is, what fictional place would you most like to go? And that would be Hogwarts. And I'm not really convinced that Hogwarts is not real. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the UK. And when I finally go over and see Steph, my bestie, I'm going to force her to take me to Hogwarts because I'm pretty sure she knows where it is. All right, number 10, what would be the most amazing adventure to go on? And I would love to go to Africa and go on a safari. I just think that would be so amazing. I love like lions and elephants and giraffes, and just to be able to see that whole like landscape would be so wonderful. And I am such a huge lover of monkeys. I would love to go to like a monkey sanctuary. One of my daughter's really close friends, she was like her maid of honor in her wedding, is actually doing that right now for her career. I don't know what country she's living in, but she's working at a monkey sanctuary. And I'm like, why the hell couldn't she have put me in a suitcase and taken me with her? Number 11, what is the luckiest thing that has happened to you? And I have to say, becoming a grandmother. I am so in love with my grandson. He's such a good boy. And it's just such a wonderful, amazing feeling to be a grandmother. And I really feel just ultra, extra, super duper lucky that I am his grandmother. I just love it. I knew I was gonna love being a grandma, but I love it even more than I ever dreamed I would. Number 12, what is the most annoying habit that other people have? And I cannot stand bad drivers. And I feel like where I live, it's just full of bad drivers, full. And what really irritates me is like when you're following behind somebody and they go to turn, and first of all, they don't put their blinker on, and they come to almost a complete stop to like turn onto another street or into a driveway. I'm like, you don't have to do that. You can slow down, but you don't have to stop your car. Or when somebody like tailgates and it's like, hey dude, I'm going the speed limit and there's a person right in front of me. What would you like me to do here? So that I get a little bit tense. I wouldn't say that I have road rage, but yeah, I get a little tense when I'm driving in my car and have to deal with that. Number 13, what is the most impressive thing you know how to do? And I am really good at the game 6 Steps to Kevin Bacon, like kind of freakishly good at it. I know that sounds kind of dorky, but I am the queen of dorkiness. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, basically someone gives me the name of an actor or an actress, and I have to link them to Kevin Bacon based on the roles in movies that they've played, and you can only do it within 6 people. And that may sound kind of weird, but I'll explain it to you. So, and I'll give you kind of an easy example because save time here. So let's say somebody says Harrison Ford. So I would say Harrison Ford was in the movie The Devil's Own with Brad Pitt. And then Brad Pitt was in the movie Sleepers with Kevin Bacon. And people are always like blown away. My husband used to like quiz me on it a lot, but he got sick of it because he's like, it's not fun because you always figure it out. Number 14, what is the best book series you've ever read? Of course, that would be Harry Potter. Hands down, I love that series. I've only read it all the way through once, but I really want to do it again. I think my daughter's read it twice, maybe 3 times now. Oh my God. Also, there is a series of books by an author named Mark Billingham. He's a UK author, and Steph, my bestie, she also loves him. And he writes a series of books about a detective inspector, Tom Thorne, all based in the UK. I think there's like, what, 20 some books in that series, and they're all really, really good. So I really recommend you guys checking him out. He's amazing. I don't hear anybody ever talk about him. Again, that's Mark Billingham. Number 15, what song do you have completely memorized? And I have a ton of songs memorized, but the one that I think is the coolest is a rap song that came out in the 80s by Luckiest. It's called Jam on It. I know all of the words to that song, and I can remember when my husband and I very first started dating, we were listening to 80s music together, and that song came on, and I just went off, and he just sat there looking at me. He's like, you know all the words to Jam on It? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, we're getting married. Number 16, what hobby would you get into if time and money were not an issue? I don't know. I mean, of course, I would like to put a lot more time and energy into my YouTube channel. I think that would be a huge hobby that I would want to, you know, really, really get way more into, film way more, do a lot of different things on my channel, more things than I do right now. But I also really like antiques. My mom's brother used to restore antiques, and he had so many cool things in his house when I was growing up. And I was always so fascinated by that. And so I would love to like learn more about antiques, like go antique shopping and like, you know, just figure out how to restore certain things, like maybe, you know, make them work again, or I don't know, just to have those things like either in my house or maybe like restore them and sell them. I think that'd be really cool. Number 17, what's your go-to band or musical artist when you can't decide on something to listen to? And that would typically be Earth, Wind and Fire or the Doobie Brothers. Fleetwood Mac's another one that I kind of go to, or Journey, Steve Perry. If I just can't really think of something that I really want to listen to, I typically will choose like an 80s or 70s band or musical artist. Number 18, what irrational fear do you have? And I am absolutely terrified of heights. Sometimes it's really hard for me to go upstairs. It's hard for me to go up an escalator. I'm not kidding. I kind of panic and have an anxiety attack. I have this weird feeling that my feet are going to like let loose from the earth and I'm just going to fall to my death. I don't know why. I've had it since I was a little kid. My kids know this, and my son used to scare me. He says not on purpose, but I kind of feel like he was, just to get a rise out of me. Like anytime we were up high, he'd go right over to the edge or the railing and like peek over, and I'm like, Raiden, you're gonna fall off. And my mom's like, his feet are on the ground. Like, there's such a thing as gravity, you weirdo. Number 19, what is the best compliment you've ever received? And I have a really close friend that lives in Georgia. We've been really close since we were 17. And she has always told me that I'm a really good single mom and that she's really proud of me for being able to raise 2 kids on my own. I mean, I had help from my parents, but you know, I mean, I'm their mom and I was the one constant parent in their life from birth until now. And that always makes me feel really good. She's really like the only person in my life that says that to me. Not that I expect anybody to say that to me, but I don't know, it's always made me feel really good that she like praises me for that. And also anytime I get a compliment about one of my kids, like if someone says, oh, I met your daughter today and she was so nice or so pretty, or your son's really cool or really funny or really smart or really good looking or whatever. I mean, I know they're not complimenting me, but because they're my kids, it just makes me feel all warm and gooey inside. Number 20, the last question, and then I'm gonna rip this thing off my face, starting to drive me crazy here. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? And I would change my name to Harper. I love the name Harper for a woman. I just think it's really like strong but beautiful. I also love the author Harper Lee that wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. And I also really like the name Skylar. I've always loved the name Skylar and Harper. I'm so glad I was finally able to take that mask off. I mean, that was fun, but after 15-20 minutes, I mean, you're ready to take your mask off. And around my lips, it was driving me nuts. And I cannot believe those of you that do Mask Mondays every Monday. I mean, you guys are really like Mask Monday warriors, I'm telling you. So now we have reached the giveaway portion of the video. I'm going to show you the 5 sheet masks that I will be giving away and then give you the rules behind the giveaway. Now, this is only for those of you that live in the continental United States, and I don't mean to sound like a cheapskate or a jerk. I don't want to exclude anybody, but these masks are like $1 to $2 a piece, and to pay the postage I would need to pay, the shipping to ship these outside of the country, you know, I live on a budget, so that kind of just seems like a little much for me. So like I said, if you're within the United States, please feel free to enter the giveaway. So I have 5 sheet masks here. The first one is the Trader Joe's Rich Hydrating Face Sheet Mask. Soothes and revitalizes dull and tired skin with hyaluronic acid, honey, chamomile extract, turmeric extract, green tea extract, pomegranate extract, rose hip oil, blue algae extract, camellia oil, and propolis extract. Oh my gosh, like it has everything in here in this little sheet mask, so amazing. Then I have this one. This is the Veggie Garden Mask Sheet Basil. It's a skin food established in 1957, I believe. And then we have all this stuff on the back that there's no way I'm going to be able to read, but I think this looks super cute. And then I have this one. This is the 24K Gold Glow Sheet Mask Beauty Influence, and it says by Kazoo Beauty. Lifting, hydrating, brightening, and soothing. So this looks really nice too. So little sheet mask here. Then we have this one. This is the Hydrating Bamboo Water Sheet Mask with turmeric. It says OK up here. And look at the cute little panda. I love that. It's adorable. And then we have another Freeman mask. And I really liked the mask that I used. It was really nice. My skin feels amazing. It feels really like dewy soft, and it's like very hydrated feeling. So I think you'll like this mask. I mean, it's not the same one, but similar. This is the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Deep Clearing Tea Tree and Blackberry Sheet Mask. And it says instantly deep cleans, controls oil for clear complexion. And this is for oily or breakout skin. So that's cool. So those are the 5 sheet masks that you will be winning. And I did write down, let me see here. I did write down the rules so that I wouldn't forget, because I don't know that I can remember all of this stuff. So this is going to start right now, of course. I want you to use the word strawberry in a sentence in the comment section, because I used a strawberry scented mask, and it didn't really smell a whole lot like strawberry or mint, but it smelled nice. It smelled kind of fruity, but I wouldn't necessarily like pinpoint strawberry or mint, but hey, that's fine. Now the giveaway will be open until Friday, August 5th at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And once it hits 5 o'clock my time, I'm going to shut her down. And anybody that is commented in the comment section using the word strawberry in a sentence will be entered into the giveaway. And then on Sunday, the 7th of August at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to pick a winner. And what I'm going to do is just comment to you in the comment section, just comment back to you and let you know that you won the giveaway. And I'm also going to put a post in my community tab. So please keep an eye out on that and get back to me as soon as you can. And then we'll figure out a way to communicate with one another so I can get your like personal information, your address, so I can get your 5 sheet masks mailed off to you. This is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. This is the first giveaway I've ever done. I'm so happy that I was finally able to do my very first Mask Monday today, and also to have this be my very first collab with Sharmaine from Sharmaine'S Staycation. Like I said at the very beginning, I'm going to have her channel linked in my description box, and you really owe it to yourself to go to her channel and subscribe. You are going to feel absolutely amazing when you're done watching her videos, because she's just so positive. She's so fun and bright and light, and I just enjoy her content so very much. Every single time I watch her videos, I find myself smiling from ear to ear. I'm laughing. Like, she just makes me feel so good, and I really appreciate all the wonderful, kind, supportive things that she said about me in her Feel Good Friday, and was just really happy that I had this opportunity to collab with her, and I really hope that we do this again. Sharmaine, thank you so very much. I also want to wish everybody that is going to be entering the giveaway good luck. Do not forget to use the word strawberry in a sentence in the comment section. That is what's going to enter you into the giveaway. And then, like I said, on the 7th, I'll be letting you guys know who won these 5 sheet masks. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy day or evening to sit down and watch my video. It always means the world to me. If you have subscribed or you would like to subscribe, do not forget to hit the notification bell. That way you're aware of all of my future uploads. I look forward to seeing you guys again on my next video. But in the meantime, please take care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I will see you very soon. Thanks again, you guys. Take care. Bye.
Drop it.